بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وآله وصحبه وأزواجه وذريته أجمعين. اللهم ربنا أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. اللهم أرنا حقائق الأشياء كما هي ربنا زدنا علما وعملا وإخلاصا يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصر أولياءك في مشارق الأرض ومغاربها. اللهم انصرهم على عدوك وعدوهم إنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم فرج عنا وعن إخواننا في مشارق الأرض ومغاربها. اللهم نفس كربنا وكربنا وثبت أقدامنا وأقدامنا والتقنا بهم يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب. So last time we started looking at nationalism and tried to understand the relationship between nationalism and modernity. Nationalism and modernity. Nationalism and humanism, and its difference from and similarities with other ideologies or within humanism, for example, socialism and liberalism. I think today we need probably spend some time to understand the relationship between nationalism and capitalism. And to understand the relationship between nationalism and capitalism, the key concept is freedom. And freedom also is a core concept for other humanist ideologies, and that's why they are all capitalist ideologies. So, because the core concept is freedom, civilization or non-civilization, which is built in modernity, is capitalism. Nationalism, liberalism, socialism are all ideologies of capitalism. When we talk about freedom, we talk about two things: freedom from and freedom to. So you want to free from anything which is restricting your freedom of action. And once you have done that, then you want to do whatever you want to do. You need to be free to do whatever you want to do. Sometimes this is called negative freedom, and this is called positive freedom. But negative freedom is freedom from. If freedom from anything, institutions, ideas, traditions, which are you think It's not necessary that they're actually constraining your freedom. Your perception is also important. Okay. Now, this pursuit of freedom can occur again on three levels. The level of self. So self is all there. That's not different. So can occur at three levels. The level of individual self, the level of species being, that is humanity as a whole, or humanity as a species, and at the level of groups. So this is what we call liberalism. Here you pursue negative and positive freedom at the level of individual. And then so this you can call socialism, communism, these sort of movements fall under that. And groups, you would have communitarianism in general, but nationalism is the most powerful form. So nationalism, you want to free your nation from any constraints. The nation's free from religion, free from ideologies other than this ideology, free from traditions, institutions which are laws which are constraining morality, which is constraining its freedom, but also from scarcity. Because one of the things which restrict your freedom as a nation as well as an individual and group is scarcity. That is, you don't have resources. As Ghalib said, हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी कि हर ख्वाहिश पे दम निकले, बहुत निकले मेरे अरमान लेकिन फिर भी कम निकले. So resources are a restriction as well on your action. So you want to get free of that. So that's where capitalism comes from, because modernists believe that capitalism is a way to overcome constraint of. So basically here you want to get freedom from nature and its limitation. And then once you have that, you want to be able to positively free. So that can be at three levels too. The level of individual, at the level of species being, the level of groups, including nations. So here you have liberalism, communism, you have nationalism and other isms. So once you have resources, then you can do whatever you want. That's called self-determination or autonomy. So if you can do whatever you want, that's autonomy at the. So liberals say that every individual needs autonomy. Communists say that, yeah, every individual needs autonomy, but unless humanity has its autonomy, no one will have its autonomy. So in order to have there's more detail, but I'm just trying to simplify it for presentation sake, for understanding sake of the word. So they say, unless humanity is autonomous, no individual can be in reality autonomous. That's its critique against liberalism. Nationalism says I don't care about autonomy of other people, because I am a unique person and my unique personality is situated within my nations. Unless my nation is free, I can't be free. Unless my nation is autonomous. Uh, so, freedom from scarcity and freedom to do whatever the nation needs and wants. And what nation wants? Greatness and power. Power is very important in nationalism. You can't have power without development and progress, etc. So that's how nations become subjected to capitalism. And then capitalist logic takes over. Although, because you are always looking for the autonomy of and greatness and power of nation, and nation is particular thing. And capital is universal. There is some conflict there as well, but modern nations are capitalist nations because they think that the way to autonomy is through development, through acquiring material means, and through overcoming nature's constraints. So nation can do great things, and that cannot be done without capitalism. That's how capitalism overcome nations. Okay, I think we can stop here. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa alihi wa sahbihi wa azwajihi wa dhurriyyatihi ajma'in bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Amin.